G'day guys, what's going on? I just had a question the other day from a mate who was asking how I identify the 20, 50 and 100 or 200, I can't remember which EMA he asked about. I could have mistaken the question because I'm assuming he just wants to know how I put them on the chart and how I use them possibly. But even if I'm mistaken the question, just let me know and I'll whip on another little video. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen, go check out my trading view. Now, this guy's more heavily into stocks than cryptos, so I thought I'd give him a stock example using the VAS, which is an index fund of the top 300 shares on the ASX. Index fund or an ETF, they may not be the same thing, but similar idea either way. So what we want to do to get our indicators going, our EMAs, is we come up here to indicators and strategies. We search for exponential and we want 3 of them. So we'll just click it 3 times. Now you can see they come up over here. So all I would do to get the, I'll just check what he was asked, which ones he was asking for. 20, 50, 100. So we go 20, what I want style. And we'll make the 20, that's the fastest one. I like to have my fastest one an orange color, as I've said in another video. I'll make it a little bit thicker so it's easier to see. 2050, 50, same thing. We will go, I don't love yellow. We'll go blue for the 50. This is really important stuff. It doesn't matter how you read them, the colors you pick are where the money's made, so don't forget that. We'll go white for the 100 or 200. I've forgotten again. 100. All right. So as you can see, the EMAs are now those lines. For anyone wondering, EMA is exponential moving average. I'll explain in another video, but basically a moving average of the like the 50 moving average would just be the average price of the last 50 candles. The exponential is weighted more heavily to the more recent candles. So it just reacts a bit faster than a standard moving average will. So there's a lot of ways you can trade EMAs. I'm not an EMA trader, so I don't use them really. I am backtesting a strategy at the moment using them, but I'm not, there's much better sources to learn about EMAs than me. But a few of the common ways are crosses. So you can see here the 50's crossed up over both of them. So you could have gone long there. Let's say you bought, where's the cross? Cross is there. Let's say you bought somewhere in this. Put your stop just below the lot of them. You potentially could have held that for quite some time and made a decent chunk. You can see, I mean, the cross here has happened so low. You still could have made money going down, but it's not something I would have taken because my stop would have been way up here. We've then crossed up again here. To be honest, it's not a, I wouldn't be taking a long from here just because on the fibs, and this is something I've been watching, on the fibs it's at the 61.8. So there's a bit of a chance that we do reject here and start heading down again. There's also the chance that we bounce back up and recover. Stocks tend to be a lot more fundamentally influenced than crypto is. And so this was probably just a case of going to see what happens with Australia, what happens with Corona. I think job seeker, job keeper, I think they will play a big factor into this. The mortgage freezes, I think that finishes up in March or April. Again, I'm not a very fundamental trader, so don't take any of this as gospel. So to be honest, I probably wouldn't have gone long from there. I mean, I wouldn't have done it because I don't really trade EMAs anyway. You can also use what's called a cradle strategy, which it's not one that I have ever really employed, but it's basically sort of this. So you see the price come in and use the EMA as a support level, and it's sort of there's probably a better example somewhere. That's probably a better example here, where it's I always think of a half pipe. Like it's come in, it's used as a support, and it's bounced off again. Here, like we sort of did break it, but it's still that cradle half pipe shape. There's a really good one. So, you know, there's lots of ways to trade EMAs. Some people won't even use them to trade; they'll just use them to get a bias. So, say if the 50 was above the 100, you'd only be looking for longs. If it was below, you'd only be looking for shorts. They're a really useful strategy. They're something that I'm starting to look into more and more. And yeah, so I hope that helps. That'll teach you how to get them on your chart, and then the strategy comes down to you. All right, good luck.